Okay, so this is the volume of cylinders. So cylinder is just like it's a type of prism. Okay, oops, that's way too big. It's a type of prism, okay, because it has the two bases right here, and then it has a rectangular face. So it's going to still use that formula, the base times height. We're going to sub it in just like we did those other ones, and we're going to go to volume equals pi r squared h. So this is technically what you're subbing in for that area of the base, because that's how you find the area of a circle. So determine the volume of a cylinder, round to the nearest hit. So let's review just a couple other things. Remember, this is our radius, it's halfway across. This is the height, it's from circle to circle. So if you have any questions on that. So let's look at this example right here. So pi, and you do get to use a calculator because this is an 8th grade unit, so yay. Okay, so pi is, there's a pi button on your calculator. It is when you hit second, and the little caret arrow key that you would use for a power symbol, it's right above that. But just for notes here, we're going to say 3.14. The radius is 2, so 2 squared times the height. Okay, so 3.14 times 4 times 5. So if you use the pi button, we would get 62.83. If you didn't use the pi button, you're gonna get 62.8. So it's just gonna be more precise with the pi button, but we're gonna round it to 62.8 for our benefit anyways. And remember, in volume, it is inches cubed. So we're just talking volume of cylinders. So you're gonna do some of these examples. You're gonna say volume equals big B times H. Well, then we insert the formula. Their formula is a little bit different in 8th grade. So you use the same formula that you use for all prisms, but we insert the circle area formula. Then we say 3.14. Our radius is 10 squared, and our height is 18. So second pi, and 10 squared is 100, times 18 is 5,654.86. So, if you rounded to the nearest tenth, that would be 5,654.9 millimeters cubed. Number 2. We're just going to follow that same formula, and I figured that y'all pick this up fairly quickly. So you're going to do second pi, and then your radius is 4 squared, and your height is 12.9. So the numbers are going to be a little bit trickier. So once you plug that in, make sure you square this every time. So it's 4 times itself, which would be 16. Okay, and I got 648.424, which would just round down to 4. And then we would do feet cubed. So all of these are just kind of giving you the radius. But if you look down here, it kind of picks it up a notch and it says diameter. So we would need to half that and get our radius, which would be 3. And then here we would get a radius of 1.7. So we would use those same formulas, plug everything in, and 3 second pi times 9 times 11. And we get 311.01, which would round to 311.0, which would, I need to just drop it off, okay? So this would be centimeters cubed. So let me know if you have any questions, but for the most part, that's the basic idea of it, and then you need to complete the homework side, or the homework paper, because it's separate. Okay, get started.